Why did Dominique Tipper have to dispel rumors that she was dating a woman? Early modeling career helped Stephen Straight's love life. And which Expanse actor missed the birth of their first child? Hi, I'm Janet, and you're watching OSSA. It's time for some romance. Dominique Tipper as Naomi Nagata. This half-British and half-Dominican beauty may be relatively new to the world of acting, but she's no stranger to show business. She's been dancing and singing since she was a child, and as a teen, she actually won a place in a girl group called Brazen Angels. After 4 years with the group, she decided to try a solo singing career and also focused on her dancing. And this led to a number of jobs as a backup dancer for big shots like Kylie Minogue, Rihanna, Katy Perry, Kanye West, and 50 Cent. And while dancing her way across the world, she landed her first film roles in Fast Girls and Vampire Academy. Now, all this is actually important because it begs the question of when this talented lady actually finds time for a little romance. The answer? She doesn't. When it comes to romance, Dominique is a little lost in space. And that's okay. The multi-talented star isn't the least bit concerned about her quiet love life. And so we shouldn't be either. Like the cool-headed engineer she plays on The Expanse, Dominique's focus is on her career, and she's not letting anything stand in her way, including an international pandemic and lockdown. But that doesn't mean she's adverse to a little romance. In a 2017 Instagram post, the actress admitted that she's not looking for flings and prefers serious relationships. Similarly, she contradicted rumors that claimed she was a lesbian, confirming that she likes men, but just hasn't found the right one yet. But Dominique has found love in another form. In addition to acting, she's keen to bring more singing and dancing into her roles, and we can't wait to see that, especially if you consider that she's one half of the amazing dance duo called Icon with world-renowned dancer and choreographer Jay Revell. And man, do these two have chemistry. In fact, if Jay wasn't happily married with a baby, we might have considered him as a possible love interest for Dominique. However, their relationship is purely professional and amazing. They even choreographed the dancing in a music video for the song Learn to Love Again by Lawson. Now those are some serious moves. Stephen Strait as James Holden. Before he took the role of captain of the Rossi, Stephen made a name for himself as a model. This is important to remember a little later. As a kid, Stephen was painfully shy and actually signed up for acting classes in an attempt to get out of his shell. The rest, as they say, is history. As he now explains, for me, acting is a combination of empathy, intelligence, and vulnerability. What it did for me was it opened me up, but it scared me to death when I first got there. The model, singer, producer, and actor has definitely not been showcasing all his talents on The Expanse, but he has nailed the cute romantic lead, and he seems to have taken inspiration from life. In 2003, Stephen met fellow actress Lynn Collins, and the two immediately hit it off and started dating. 4 years later, he popped the question, and in December of that year, they got hitched. But it wasn't a match made in heaven, and the couple called it quits in 2013. Later, when asked what it was like being married to a fellow celebrity, Stephen explained, "At the end of the day, it's a very bizarre lifestyle. On one hand, it's a very unique way of living. On the other, who could better understand it than someone who does the same thing?" And although Lynn remarried a year after the couple's divorce, it took Stephen a little longer to get back into the dating pool. Because the actor doesn't have any social media accounts, it's difficult to know if there were any lucky ladies in his life immediately after his divorce. But we don't think so. However, that all changed when he met Russian model Daria Zemkova in 2016. See? I warned you that Stephen's modeling career was important. The two initially kept their relationship well away from the public, with most fans only realizing they were actually together after Stephen announced that he'd married the model in 2019. Since they married, Daria has also deleted her social media accounts, so we have no idea what their relationship looks like, but we just hope it's a good one. Cara G as Kamina Drummer. When asked how she differs from her character, Cara G sums it up as just being her voice, and the fact that unlike her on-screen persona, the actress is always smiling and giggling. But we have another difference to add to the list. While Kamina is hopeless in the romantic department, Cara's love life is more like a fairy tale. In 2014, when Cara was working on a film called Strange Empire, she met fellow actor Richard DeClercq, who played her on-screen husband. And just as many fans of rom-coms hope, The romance we saw on screen later became a real-life love story.
So cliche, I can't even stand it.
After 5 years of dating, they tied the knot in 2019. The wedding included a low-key ceremony that was attended by Kara's co-stars from The Expanse. And not only are these two happily married, but they still enjoy working together. Their latest joint project was the film A Lone Wolf, which was released last year while Kara was also working on The Expanse. And that's not all they made together. After the film's premiere, Kara announced that she was pregnant, and the couple were expecting their first child. Just because she's expecting doesn't mean she's slowing down her career. The actress admitted that she was 8 months pregnant while filming the 5th season of The Expanse. But thankfully, all of her scenes were shot back-to-back at the start. So Kara's scenes were wrapped way before she needed to take maternity leave. She elaborated, "I was so supported, and I wish that every woman who is pregnant while having to work could be as well supported as I was on the set. It's such a model for how to be in the world." And with her due date just days away, we can't wait to see those baby pics. Wes Chatham as Amos Burton. If there was an award for the actor whose real life least resembled his on-screen role, Wes would win it hands down. On-screen, Amos is a hard-as-nails fighter with questionable morals and serious family drama. But off-screen, Wes is none of those things. Together with a beautiful wife and 2 kids, he's living his best life. Seriously, how do we join this family? Not only does Wes's family give us warm fuzzies, but the story of how he met his wife, ESPN reporter Jen Brown, is like something straight out of a romantic comedy. In 2017, she was just out of a serious relationship, and Wes was supposed to be playing her wingman, but fell for her instead. In fact, he knew from their first date that he wanted to marry her, so it's a little surprising that he waited until 2011 to pop the question. Then again, maybe he was just planning what became a truly epic proposal, taking Jen to see her favorite band live and proposing during her favorite song. The couple tied the knot the next year in an equally impressive wedding ceremony that ended with them performing that famous last dance from Dirty Dancing. 2 years later, they were preparing to welcome their first child to the world. But then, disaster struck. A few weeks before the baby was expected to arrive, while Wes was away in Canada for work, Jen's water broke. While a friend took her to the hospital, Wes tried to get a flight back home to be with his wife in the delivery room. Sadly, he didn't make it back in time and missed the birth of his son. When asked about the experience, the actor admitted, "Gosh, that was probably the most helpless I've ever felt in my life. They rushed me to the airport and I thought I was going to make it. That's when she said, 'No, you're not.' I was pretty devastated. Still, everything went well, and when Wes landed, he had a beautiful baby boy. And 9 months later, the couple were surprised to find that they would be having a second baby. This time, Wes was determined to be there, and thankfully, the delivery went smoothly, and the happy parents welcomed a second son. And guys, let me tell you, this is family goals. Now we just have to wait and see if these kids follow in their father's footsteps, although we're guessing the chances are high, because these kids love an adventure. Frankie Adams as Bobby Draper. Like the character she plays on screen, Frankie is a strong, independent woman. However, that doesn't mean she doesn't want a man at her side. The Kiwi actress has been dating fellow New Zealand actor Vinnie Bennett since about 2016. I say about, as neither has actually ever confirmed precisely when they started dating, but that is the time that the two started appearing in each other's social media posts. But they sure are cute together. The lovebirds met while Frankie was working on a show called Shortland Street, and Vinnie was busy filming a comedy drama called Filthy Rich. Their first public appearance together was actually at the premiere for Filthy Rich. At the time, when asked when the two met, Frankie simply responded, "In another lifetime," which doesn't tell us much. Not only is this the first relationship that Frankie has made public, but it seems really serious. She admitted that she's really happy with her beau, and he shares her sentiments. In fact, he's actually gone as far to say that the fact that they are in the same industry actually helps their relationship, as they both understand how hectic the celeb lifestyle can be. Now we just need to see these two work on a project together. That would be amazing. Kaz Anvar as Alex Kamal. This smooth-talking Texan may be quite the ladies' man on screen, but behind the scenes, Kaz Anvar's love life is a total mess. While he's not currently married or dating anyone, the actor's private life has been the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. He's been accused of several cases of sexual misconduct. It started as a single tweet in June 2020, in which a female cosplayer accused the actor of assaulting and harassing her friends. Soon, the internet was ablaze with similar claims from a score of women, including some as young as 17 years old. It turns out that Kaz has been using his fame and celeb status for nefarious reasons. By the end of 2020, over 30 different women have accused Kaz of unacceptable behavior, and many have evidence in the form of messages and texts he'd sent. And while the cast of The Expanse are a close group, Kaz's colleagues have distanced themselves from him amid the allegations and have instead supported the victims. In response, the creators of The Expanse launched a full-scale investigation into the claims, which unfortunately led to him being fired from the show. As one of the crew members explained, "While we are passionate about The Expanse, absolutely no television program is more important than another person's safety." Interestingly, the actor has not yet responded to the loss of his job or the allegations, but he has also not posted anything to his socials since the claims started. Hopefully, that'll be the end of this sad story. If you love a little romance, be sure to check out all our other real-life partner videos. And until next time, stay awesome!